and welcome back to Eden Gardens in Kolkata for the match number 5 of Sobisco Bengal Pro T20 League. Game between Harbour Diamonds versus Rarh Tigers. This had happened at the toss. Joydeep has been really busy. This time, Rarh Tigers skipper Shahbaz calling it right and making sure that they have a first release off the wicket. As I say, a very good evening to Monty Panasa.
Yeah, good evening, Rifi. Yeah, Harbour Diamonds obviously got their captain Manoj Tiwari. That's a good guy. He's a good captain in terms, but Mohammad Kaif is the guy that everyone's eyes on, who's had a fantastic game already, and Chitterjee as well. And then when we look at the Tigers, I would say Shahbaz Ahmed, the captain himself. He is a fantastic all-rounder. But the guy I have my eyes on is Gupta, because he can really explode if he could apply himself on this pitch, and that's what they'll be looking for, because they've chosen to bat first.
Umpire says play. First ball coming up. Oh, missed out, dragged down by Kaif. Ball straight away, trying to play the pull shot, could not get it, resulted in a single. That should be gone. That should be gone. Oh, says no, the umpire. I'm pretty sure Manoj Tiwari in the slip cord will go upstairs. Yep. Only one way that ball is going for me. Pitching just outside the yaw stump. Ball jacking back. Hitting in line. And I think this has to be given out. What's the decision going to be? The on-field umpire. Correctly so, given out.
Dutta goes for 0. And the score's 1 for 1.
Running in from the high court end. Shot, nicely played. Beautiful shot. Pitched up the up. A couple of bouncers and brings up a boundary. Coming down the track, Squalic fielder in place. And takes it. Arnab Nandi trying to be aggressive. A couple of boundaries in the last over, but this time holds on at deep Squalic.
Could have placed it slightly in front of square. And going down the wicket was the right option, but then Mohammad Kaif was equal to the task. Bowled it short at his body, and it went straight to the man in the deep. And Arnab Nandi scores 9 runs off 9 deliveries.
Aman, just have to keep it very simple. Just like that, another slow delivery. Oh, just evading the field at short extra cover. Lucky. Left-handed Saurabh Paul. Picks up and goes. That's exactly what Rarh Tigers did not want. A mix-up.
I don't think he's in the picture, and he certainly isn't. Oh no, it's been an absolute nightmare here.
Utkarsh Pipe, our umpiring partners, waiting for the decision. It is out. He's on his way back there, throwing it away, aren't they? The Tigers, ball gone for 2. It's 14 for 3. That's what he can do. Toss it up in the air. Flying kisses to the batter, not required because he's already on his way.
But you can see what happened there. Again, playing a cross, try to play a mid-wicket. It's no turn. He used his pace really well. Ball little slow. He missed everything.
Ayan Gupta's gone for 1. Tigers in a spot of bother, 16 for 4. And as Dilshan has been saying, that's the reason I want him to bat up. That's the reason I wanted to bat 4. Boundary after 27 balls. Big one, Shahbaz Ahmed. Remember the name. He's here.
Brilliant shot. Balances really well. Fantastic.
That's a superb shot. Another one up in the air. That's gone all the way as well. What wicket. What slowness. Class and quality oozing the grit and the gumption of Shahbaz Ahmed. Half tracker, but that doesn't give you runs. You still got to hit it. And helping it on the way, using the pace of the ball and getting underneath it. Outstanding cricket shot. What a play.
That's a perfect shot. No need to try too hard.
Oh, that one has turned.
You can see he tried to glide the ball to third man, but turn and bounce. Yes, good catch too.
Shahbaz is gone for 30, 56 for 5.
Last 5, goes for the big one. Finds the gap finally. And that's a boundary after 44 balls. He pulls it again, and this time he takes the aerial route. Back-to-back boundaries.
And that's up in the air. Fielder coming round. Can he get there? Diving effort. What a grab. Leaping forward. It stays in even when his elbows hit the ground. And that is 6 wickets down for the Tigers. What a catch out in the deep.
36 or 40 deliveries. But when you have a look at this is brilliant. This is what makes match winners. Wow. Even Jonty Rhodes will be absolutely delighted with this effort.
He has to go, and it was a brilliant catch. He goes for 14. The Tigers 92 for 6. Well, he's off the mark with a lovely looking shot. Finds the outside edge, but placed nicely. Again, well weighted, just beats the diving fielder. That's going to be 4. Won't mind that one.
1 foot, don't we? And
Short, up in the air. Fielder comes in, gets under it, can't take it, and it almost takes out his own dugout. They're all up, applauding. And that's another 6.
It does sit up, and that's beautiful hand-eye coordination. Hitting it straight where there's no fielders there.
Well, for a moment, the fielder thought he was in it. Kaushik Giri just had to watch it go over his head, and it's gone for 4. Well, that's gone up very high. 2 fielders coming round, calls it, takes it. And Pradit, he's got to go for 26. Cave has a wicket, he points to the sky. And after an expensive over, 14 runs coming from it, he finally gets a wicket.
Be brave to take the catch under the lights. He did the right thing. He had to go for it. It was the last ball of the over. But unfortunately for him, it went straight to the fielder there. That is a great judged catch. And Pradip's innings comes to an end. A useful 26. And the score's 125 for 7.
That made a difference. That has gone absolutely miles. Stand and deliver. That is how to start the final over, setting a target.
And that's what's happened there. Have a look at this. On his one knee, he's hit that. It's long. He's got the height. And it's in the stands.
Well, he's gone for something. He's done a backwards roll. He's volunteered himself up for the Olympics. Managed to get some bat on it. It's gone for 4, and he's brought up his 50 in quite some style.
It's been brilliant batting, hasn't it? He's timed it so superbly well. Early on with the spinners, he was just knocking it down the ground. And then he went after Prayas, and now he's just playing around with Aman there.
It's up in the air. Fielder watches it soar over his head. And 1 bounce 4. So, the target for the Diamonds to try and get themselves their first win in the Sobisco Bengal Pro T20. They need 142 runs. And they're off the mark, and the chase is on. Stumping, bowled, given, he's on the floor. Legs akimbo.
Gave the necessary revs, the ball turned. Yes, he was out of the crease, and smart work, very swift work by the wicketkeeper. Abhijit Bhagat gone for 3 from 4 deliveries.
Well, he moved early that time. He's been listening to you, and that is the first boundary of the innings. Moves early. There's a gap there. Really fine. That is lovely. Well, that's got 4 written all over it from the moment it came off the bat.
huge appeal, but the umpire indicating that took some bat. A valiant attempt. Definitely the third umpire will be called to have a look whether the ball touched the boundary. Still awaits the decision, and finally we do get the right call has been made. In the air, long on fielder. Half-hearted stroke by Manoj Tiwari. He did not go with it. If he had gone with it full Monty, he would have gone for a maximum. In the end, Perish's call at long on. Hard and full swing at it. It would have ended up as a maximum. Sumanto Gupta at long on. Holds on to it. Manoj Tiwari gone for 17 of 20. Diamonds 50 for 2. Nicely bowled, maybe the height. Maybe the height. Shahbaz just inquiring from the umpire, but why wasn't given out? Wicketkeeper had no interest. I think is Shahbaz going upstairs. Pitches in line, turn. Bounces. Hits in line as well. And the question is now the height. Oh. Wow. Harbour Diamonds reeling now at 51 for 3.
That's a beautiful shot, and they'll go for the spinner on and say, I'm going to give you a mighty hoik. He's gone for it. And he will get a boundary. That shot was coming. We could smell it. Big shot. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? No, he hasn't. Look at the bottom of the bat, but that's the one they were looking for. That's what Sandeepan Das can do to you.
That's the combination which resulted in this departure of Mandal. Big wicket here. Tried to play towards mid-wicket. Didn't get the necessary elevation or the distance. What a time to get a wicket like Mandal. Shan Mandal gone for 51. It's 89 for 4.
Yeah, and the captain's here. That's a nice shot. He's hit that beautifully. Great start to the over. And that's a 6.
Lovely. Down on one knee, stand and deliver. Fielder makes a... Again for the reverse. Bisects the two fielders nicely. That's gone very high. Fielder under it. He calls it and he takes the catch.
It was the right option. He had to target the short boundary. But Shahbaz was equal to the task. Shubhankar Bal, 28 runs, comes to an end. And the score's 116 for 6.
Short, up in the air, straight to the bowler. Thank you and good night.
You've got to watch the batsman closely. And Suman did. Bowled it short into the body. And a straightforward catch. And the 7th wicket goes down for 116.
And it's played off the pads and he's given out. So it's a wicket off the final delivery. Suman has his second. Chandrahas, he goes for just one. LBW off the last ball of the game. And it is a hefty win for the Tigers. Well, Mondal, he really did his bit. He came out up the top. They knew 142 was going to be quite hard to chase. They couldn't manage it the other day. 51 to his name. Subankai played his part, 28. But they never really got themselves in this chase, and then it was all too much to be done at the end. The Diamonds, there were a few partnerships in there, but they just couldn't accelerate into this game to push up towards that 142.
And you know, Suman was brilliant today, 2 for 22, bowled really well. Shahbaz, the captain, led from the front, 15 dot balls in his 3 overs, 1 for 17.
Well, game 5, this is how it all ran down. It was the Tigers in the end. Well, it was always going to be too much for the Diamonds to chase down, and the Tigers, they win it by 23 runs.